Thank you, one and all. Wow. And good afternoon, everyone. I'm so honored to have been asked to speak at the UN Women for Peace Association 2022 Awards Luncheon. Violence against women is so pervasive in contemporary culture, its tentacles stretch to every corner of the globe. I myself am a victim of a violent crime. When I was raped at gunpoint in my own home by a man I did not know who was on parole. But I was one of the lucky ones because I lived to identify my assailant and see him sentenced to 150 years without parole. Still, for a year, I was like a mirror image of myself that was cracked in 1,000 pieces. But connecting to one's trauma, turning pain into purpose, and time is all healing. I'm a survivor who has managed to get on with my life in spite of the veil of PTSD I have learned to live with. And I'm rarely alone or without my search and buffer service dog. I'm often amazed at how much more relaxed I am walking down the streets or moving through airports or entering a hotel room because I am with my friend, companion, and protector. I wrote about my incident in both my books, and I cannot tell you how often I am asked to sign the chapter, Bad Things Happen to Good People. Quite recently, I was elected the national president of SAG-AFTRA. We are the thank you. We have our New York local executive director and president right over there. Thank you for being here and supporting me. Quite recently, I was elected the national president of SAG-AFTRA. We are the largest entertainment union in the world, and as such, we have a responsibility to that world. I wield my influence on behalf of the greater good and all injustices. Most recently, we took a strong position in support of the reauthorization of VAWA, the Violence Against Women Act, led by, among others, Senator Joni Ernst, also a victim herself. And I'm proud to say it has passed in both the House and the Senate in true partisanship and bipartisanship, and has been signed into law by President Biden. This feat makes it punishable by federal law everywhere throughout our 50 states that spousal abuse is illegal. This marks another goalpost towards the realization of a female-friendly society, but more must be done. As Frederick Douglass said, power concedes nothing without a demand. It never has, and it never will. We can never allow a male-dominated congressional body or court of justice to think it is okay to legislate a woman's body. We can never accept predatory behavior in the workplace or the home. To that end, I have started within my union the first National Sexual Harassment Prevention Committee. I mean, how the term casting couch was so widely accepted in the movie industry is unfathomable to me. And yet, look at how many predators have been outed in the recent past since Harvey Weinstein. To think about the army of people it took to shamefully enable him and others like Roger Ailes to persist in their deviant behavior. It's absolutely despicable. Violence isn't an anomaly, but rather an end symptom of a long line of anti-women behaviors that lowers the mean of societal acceptability. We all, as a collective, must have zero tolerance for any and all misconduct, from the most minor wolf whistles on the street to denying of education or who to marry or not marry at all, what to wear, legislating a woman's body, work pay equality, to physical abuse, rape, human trafficking, and enslavement. Every aspect of disrespecting a woman's rights is an eventual justification towards violence. Unless women are regarded as equal, respected, and honored in every way, we exist in absolute dysfunction as a civilization. The world would benefit greatly and suffer its woes less if there were more women at every level of decision-making, up and down the ladder. In closing, I would just like to say one of my favorite quotes by Eleanor Roosevelt. Women are like tea bags. We never know how strong we are until we're put in hot water. Thank you so much. Thank you.